Hi, Assalamualaikum, and welcome back to
Education
the. Alright, so in Shira, what are we going to discuss today? Which is okay, we're going to discuss something a little bit different today, in Shira, which is we are going to dive into the Ron Clark story. Do you know about this movie?
Yes, I know about this movie, and the movie is very good to watch. You guys need to watch it.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about today, which is how this movie explore the unique teaching methods used by this Ron Clark teacher that connects with key educational psychology concepts.
And so today we have got three insightful guests with us today. We have Fahim, we have Adelia, and we have Aina. So what are we going to do?
Yep, so those are our insightful guests for today. So let's start with something foundational, which is classroom behavior. Yeah, guys. So how does Ron Clark use reinforcement and penalties to influence student conduct? What do you think, Aina?
Well, I think the Skinner's theory of operant conditioning was clearly present in his approach. Clark used both positive reinforcement and negative punishment to shape their behavior. For instance, there's a memorable scene when the class is supposed to line up for going to lunch, but Shamika cuts the line, and instead of just correcting her individually, Mr. Clark stops the entire class from going to lunch.
So exactly, because I think that was a form of negative punishment, and because removing a privilege to reduce an unwanted behavior. On the flip side, when students did well, he was always there with praise or encouragement. That's a very classic positive reinforcement.
I would have to agree, and what's more powerful is that he stays consistent. Students start to realize that actions have consequences, good or bad. Over time, their behavior improves, not just because of the punishments, but because they start craving the recognition and rewards, like special outings. It's a balanced system that reflects Skinner's ideas really well.
Alright, true.
Well, that's very good explanation about the Ron Clark. Now we are moving on to the segment 2. So let's talk about differentiation. Okay, what do you think? How does Ron Clark adapt his teaching to suit different student background, abilities, and learning styles? What you guys think about this? So, Miss Adelia?
In my opinion, the Ron Clark story is a masterclass in individualized instruction, and he doesn't just show up to teach, but he also gets involved in his students' life. He visits their homes, the learners about their family situations, and he really builds trust and understanding. He noticed that some students are ahead academically, so he gives them extra challenges. And others are struggling, so he provides more support. That's textbook differentiated instruction, tailoring content, and also methods to individual needs.
Okay, thank you, Aina, for the explanation. Okay, how about Fahim? What do you think about this?
In my opinion, what stood out to me was how he switched up to his methods for different learning styles. Like when he used music in history class, it helped auditory learners understand better. And he made learning fun and relevant, moving away from traditional lectures and incorporating more modern, engaging methods.
I see. Those are wise opinions from them. What do you say?
So basically, it's like he created a classroom that was student centered, not a one size fits all model. So, what do you think, Raihana? Is it true? What do you think?
Yeah, that's right. I think when students feel seen and supported, confidence grows, and so does academic performance.
Yeah.
So we are future teachers, so we should know how to adjust in our environment.
Now we are moving on to our last segment, which is memory and cognitive strategies. Now let's shift gears a bit. Cognitive psychology talks a lot about helping students move information from short term to long term memory. So how do we see that in Ron Cloud teaching? What you guys think about this? Can we start with Fahim?
I think in the movie, Ron Clark uses several smart strategies. One is structuring, breaking lessons into logical, digestible parts. He doesn't overload students with too much at once.
And he also used chunking, which is all about grouping info together. So he takes big ideas and turns them into songs, chants, and also even raps. That's powerful for memory because it makes complex content easier to recall.
So how about Adlia? What do you think about my question just now?
And let's not forget that he also activating prior knowledge, and he always tries to connect with the new concept to things that students already know from their personal life or cultural background. That makes learning meaningful and also easier to retain.
Such an important point, I think. When students see the relevance, the information sticks. Oh well, this has been an amazing discussion with you guys, but it's clear that Ron Clark's method go far beyond just good classroom management. And so they reflect deep understanding behavior, learning, and memory. That's what we can see from this movie, right? Okay.
So with that, big thanks to Edmia, Fahim, and Aina for joining us today. You guys, yes, you guys sharing such thoughtful insight. So I think that's all for our podcast today. See you again in education. Team. Bye.
So that's it for today, guys. So don't forget to join us for more fun discussions on education, psychology, and classroom magic.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our channel below. So that's for today, and goodbye to everyone. Bye bye.